I'm curious to know how someone can, I guess, cultivate confidence if they may not necessarily be a confident person. How do you appear confident?
There are quite a number of tips that we teach. And these, I had to teach myself as well. I had to learn them. First of all, I had to discover the mistakes I was making. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if I do that, it means, and it's perceived as being nervous. If I do this, if I speak this way, if I stand this way, it's all under, body language.
Yeah.
The best example I can give, you're speaking in front of an audience and your hands, it just immediately shows nervousness. Yeah. But there's certain things that we teach that exude confidence. Ladies, I tell ladies quite a lot, wear a pair of heels. Work, your presentation, business meeting. That's whether you're into, because I do events planning as well and wedding planning, you're meeting that client. The perception you're making, and I'm not saying it has to be a 6-inch pair of heels or something. No. Even a small kitten heel. Yeah. It gives you that confidence as a lady. You're even walking better and you stand better, surprisingly, as compared to sandals, because sandals just make you move that way. I always share when I'm speaking to corporate organizations, if a receptionist leaves the back of her desk and comes to meet me and she's wearing sandals, it says a lot about the company brand. Okay. Yes, it does. Interesting. So at least own a pair of pumps that you can change into work. No sandals under the office. Right. So there's certain things that we do, should I say, innately, right? Because it's part of you. You always bite your lip when you're speaking because, yes, the person you're speaking to, it seems like you're nervous to them, right? Or you're tugging at your ear, or you've met people who, and that happens, who tap their knees, always doing that. But you're in an interview and you're doing this, and you're sitting in front of a panel and your knees doing. Right. They're paying attention to that. Immediately. Now their attention will be drawn to that as well. So those are the little things that we tend to teach and try to bring to life and say, okay, if you do that, it means this. If you cross your arms, it means you're closed in. If you, how do you handle your eye contact? Some people can never look at the eye. Or other people, it's the tone of their voice. Gotcha. Yes, you find a man and yes, I'm a soft speaker and everything. And that's what it is. So we try to teach you that, you know what, you need to try. In this space. You need to try to learn on the space because it affects how people, perceive you, how they see you. Yes, it also affects a conversation because it will be weird, the whole conversation. Pardon? Beg your pardon? Is it in any space okay to actually admit that you are feeling nervous or feeling shy? I'd suggest let it stay in your mind. Okay. There's something we teach, the tricks that we teach. Let's say you have, again, interview or presentation, and you are nervous. You're definitely nervous. If you're not nervous, then it means you're so overly confident, which also isn't that good. Yeah. You see that? I think if you're not nervous, to some extent, like you don't even care. You don't care. It gets to that. And at times, trust me, you can see it. If you're in the audience and someone is speaking, you can tell that, okay, this is overly now. This is too confident. However much you do it, you could call me in the middle of the night and ask me about etiquette, or ask me about personal branding, ask me about events planning, whatever it is. Yes, I know I can speak for it. But again, at the end of the day, I'll have to respect the space enough. Right. To check all my boxes once again, even though I spoke like 30 minutes ago to somebody and it's the same thing I could be saying over and over again. You just have to. So let it stay on the inside though. And on the outside, mask it. And those are the tricks we teach. You have to find a way of masking it. Because the minute they can tell, it affects everything. It affects the questions they're asking you. They start thinking you cannot handle their client. You cannot handle the brand. How will you handle it? You can't even speak because now your voice is suddenly nervous. What will happen when you're cracking those big deals? You have to make negotiations with all these businesses and clients. Then right then you tell them, oh, I'm a little bit nervous. No, the world isn't kind. So you might as well learn all these things that will help you. Then at the end, after that, run to the bathroom. But then you have presented the best of yourself. If you like this video, make sure to check out the rest of our page because there's so much more for you.
to see. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.